Hello, San Diego. I hope you're all well and keeping healthy and confined in this difficult time, as we are here in London. My name is Tibo. I'm a film producer and I'm based in the UK, but I grew up in Lyon, in France, and I've been based in London for the past 15 years, working as a producer. My short film, which screened at the Joyce Forum last year, is called Starboy, and it was written and directed by my colleague Joël Bentolila, who's also a French filmmaker based in London. Starboy is a film that explores the Hasidic community in London, and it tells the story of Yehud, who's a young Orthodox Jewish man who is increasingly doubting his beliefs, his identity, and his gender, and he's trying to come to terms with discovering who he is, all the while dealing with his relationship with his young wife and with their young baby boy. The process of making that film was, as any independent short film, it came with its challenges, and we were limited with time and with money. But we were incredibly lucky that we were surrounded with a lot of our friends and colleagues, and who brought their talents to the team, and mainly their goodwill and their energy, and that really made the difference and allowed us to make something that we hope feels bigger and grander than what we started with. We were also very lucky that we received the support from the UK Jewish Film Fund here is in London, who award 2 scripts every year and give them some production support in order to make the film possible. What attracted me in making this film, aside from discovering a part of the community that I wasn't really familiar with, and sort of immersing and researching this in the prep process, was something that I very much enjoy. But there was something about the themes that very much touched me, and which I think is quite relevant today, in the sense that it pushes someone to question who they are and question the way they've been brought up. And I think that's something that anyone who has had a specific upbringing may connect with. I think it's something that we should all be doing at some point in our lives, and questioning the values that we've been transmitted from our education and from our environment, and trying to understand if this is truly what represents us and truly who we are, and if not, it's about trying to free oneself from this belief, and trying to start afresh and start again in finding your own identity and your own desires and ambition. So these themes are quite strong, and it's something that really really attracted me and really made me want to take part in the process of making this film and telling this story. And I hope and I think that it's a story that we managed to tell, and from the feedback that we've been receiving, I think people could connect with it, and it's something that could create a conversation, and that's also another element of the story which really connected with me. It didn't try to give answers or to tell people what to think or how to think, or even to take one side. It was a film that was trying to create a conversation, trying to show everyone's perspective or different perspectives, and I think that's something that's very essential in today's world. Trying to show empathy, and trying to understand that everyone has their own point of view and their own perspectives, and I think this is the starting point to trying to have a fairer and better world, is to understand other people's perspectives and show empathy. So that was a theme that was very close to my heart, and something that I hope we managed to convey in the film. I won't bore you with my inspirations because I'm a producer, so I guess I'm more inspired by Excel spreadsheets than anything else. But I do have filmmakers that I very much admire. Um, I'm a big fan of Jacques Audiard, who's one of the top French film directors, and if you're not familiar with him, I strongly urge you to check his films because they're deeply relatable, deeply human, but always very, very strong stories. And yeah, I think that's it from me. So I hope you're all keeping well, keep healthy, and make sure you look after your family and you stay in touch with them. This time is, I think, a time for all of us to reflect on our priorities, on what's really important, how to spend our time, and how to value human contact and human connections. Because now that we're all being confined, I think we are truly seeing the value of what we've lost, as often is the case. So I hope you're all keeping well and healthy, and I hope to see you next year at the Joyce Forum in San Diego. Goodbye.